Since we're giving everybody the runaround, here is a question for you. How did Olga use a pigeon to wreak her revenge? Do you know?
Me?
This? Yes.
Is
Well,
this
not
you?
you, but a namesake.
Oh.
I have an idea.
Okay.
The only other Olga I'm competing with on Google search, which I check every day, is the woman who brought Christianity to Russia.
Okay, and what can you tell me about her?
I know how her husband was killed, and that wasn't pretty.
Go on then.
So they took two birch trees and they bent them, and then they tied his legs to each tree, and then they let the trees go.
Yeah, that is
So
correct.
sorry.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
He was attached
yeah.
to both...
I mean, not for long.
No.
No.
So he was rent asunder.
Yes. By a neighbouring tribe, the Drevlians, and she was terribly unhappy. So she decided to get revenge.
Terrible.
So this is the Russian saint Olga. She came from the city... Is it Pskov?
Pskov.
Pskov.
That's too many consonants.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, she decided to get her revenge. So what she did was she laid siege to the capital of the Drevlian people, Iskorosten. Shall I just say it quickly?
Oh, just go for it.
Yeah, Iskorosten. Totally nailed it, which is now in the Ukraine. So what she did, she laid siege to the town and she said she would only accept surrender in the form of a tribute of a pigeon and some sparrows from every single household. So everybody thought, that's not too bad. So the Drevlians, they all sent these birds out. And she ordered a piece of sulphur to be tied to each bird's leg and ignited, and the birds were released. They all flew home and burnt the city to the ground in moments.
Good Lord.
I know, you're, as a bird lover, you're horrified.
I'm horrified by that.
I know.
And fascinated at the same time.
Yeah.
They obviously were brave modern-day pigeons, otherwise they'd have gone, no, I'm not doing that, give me some chips.
Yeah, I've seen a few London pigeons who would have just run that off. yeah, sulphur, I'll just run that off.
Yeah, that's all right.
Bit of sulphur, innit?
Yeah.
I'll just dip it in Trafalgar Square fountain. There we go. Right, OK, where's that Nando's?
There's also another marvellous Russian woman who wreaked revenge called Maria Oktyabrskaya.
Oktyabrskaya.
Yeah, that. So her husband was killed by the Germans near Kiev in 1941, and she sold all her belongings to buy a tank. She bought
Brilliant.
a T-34 medium tank. I don't know if they come in small and large as well.
It's for sale, though.
Well, apparently she just went and got one, and she said she was going to give it to the Soviet war effort on one condition, that she be the one allowed to operate it during battle to avenge her husband. So the State Defence Committee agreed, and she had 5 months of training. And then in 1943, she was aged 38, she was fighting on the front line, driving her tank with the words "fighting girlfriend" written across the thing. She fought in numerous battles. She rose to the rank of sergeant. Very sadly, she was killed by shell fragments in January of 1944, but she was posthumously made a hero of the Soviet Union for her bravery. I love her. You just think, what should I do now? Pigeons are out. I'll buy a tank.
I'll buy
Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos.